Good morning, everyone. This is our project, Global Mortality Rate, and we are the group of number six, and we're gonna present this midterm presentation. And we are the students of Georgian College, and we are into big data analytics, and we are student of second semester. Let's begin with the PPT. So in this whole presentation, we're gonna cover the following topic. First is about client, then about project, and I will give you my team introduction. And on second, I will present that how we are doing, like where we are in the project and what we are doing. Our project is on status or not, on track or not. And then project phase, which phase we are, like analysis phase, requirement phase, design phase, whatever, on which phase we are. Then we will talk about weekly status update. So far, we like covered weeks and what we have done in these weeks. And now, then we will discuss challenges, solution, and sixth is our project cost, and then is current recommendations. Let's talk about my team. I'm myself from Deeepika. I'm the team lead and I have done information technology and I also worked as API developer. And but in this project, I'm working as a team lead as a manager. And Amandeep Kaur is business analyst who is electronic communication graduate and now doing big data analytics. And Amritpal Singh is data analyst and have done bachelor's in mathematics, and in this project he's working as a data analyst. Let's begin with project. What is our project all about and what we're gonna do in this. This project aims to develop a data analysis report for our client as giving awareness to citizens of preventable and treatable mortality. The analysis of death rate can be used to help understand a variety of different things about a population. For example, analysts can use death rate to understand how a population is aging, what cause of death are most important in a population, and how death rates have changed over time. We will compare incidents by sex, age, country, and so on. We will provide insight into a better understanding of a mortality rate and awareness of life-threatening problems. So, what's our objective? Our objectives are examine the incidents based on different countries, years, sex, age, and cause of death. Examine preventable mortality and treatable mortality incidents. Based on the report, develop campaign and awareness program for preventable mortality and treatable mortality. These are our objects. So what's our status? Where we are? We are on track. We are doing good, and we are working as our timeline. So about time, who's important in this project? Uh, Mr. Rick Lambroff is our client and he's working in the Canadian Health Ministry and he's responsible for administrating the healthcare system in the Canadian province of Ontario. So, way of communication, how our team communicate with each other or with client. MS Team, we use MS Teams to talk with client and we like talk on weekly basis and Google Meets phone conversations and video conversations are used by my team, like my business analyst and data analyst. We talk over phone and Google Meets. So this part of the PPT overall summary will explain by our data analyst who is Amritpal Singh. Thank you so much.
Myself, Amritpal Singh. I am working as a data analyst in this project. So first, let's start with the in this slide overall summary. So far what we have done in this project. So in workflow one, it's we have done completed task in week one. Challenges in finding more datasets relevant to global mortality rate. As the dashboard was not being set up on the shipment, so set the timeline for the project and made all the changes accordingly by watching the YouTube videos. And in the next week, the complete task we have done data cleaning in Jupyter Notebook and encountered an issue that there is no column that specify the reason for that. So this is Jupyter Notebook Python code that we have run. I can also show it in Jupyter Notebook. So this is the library that we have used, and this is file to read CSV file, and to check null values I run this code. This is heat map showing the null value that the column and most null value is standardized death rate per 1 lakh standard population, and then I dropped the NA value, so I found that it decreased to 13,725. So most of the null values in this column, so I decided to delete that, and also find that there is no particular column to describe the death reasons. And in next the complete task, we had done data aggregation in Jupyter Notebook, and data aggregation was the biggest challenge as the reason for death was not mentioned in the CSV files. So this is the Jupyter Notebook photos. So firstly, I import the libraries, and then this is the CSV file that I have to merge because this is the code specific data for death rate. Then I append this data using this code. After that, this is data that when we can clearly see that this is disease column here, and then I try to find null values here, and then after that, and the most of the null values are in a standardized death rate per 1 lakh standard population, and then I decided to delete this column. After that, we can see most of the null values are removed, and this is clean dataset. This dataset contained 1,35,135,7,410 rows, and this is heat map showing there is most of the null values are deleted that we can easily see through the heat map. And in week 4, the completed tasks are created visuals using Python. After data cleaning, understanding the process of predictive modeling, and dedicated decided to pursue with the concept name as linear regression for our project. So this is visualization. I can also show in my Jupyter notebook. So firstly, I get the data, everything already done that, and clean data set. After that, I tried to visualize, create some visuals. So this is the Python code to create a visual. So this is a death rate per 1 lakh population according to diseases. We can easily see that the isomeric diseases are the biggest reason for death rate, and also the second one is stroke, and then low respiratory infections. So this is another visual number of death according to the country. In week 5, the completed task created heat map using Jupyter Notebook and correlation metrics. Work on the predictive analysis using Python Notebook. So this is Python. This is correlation between features. This is predictive analysis. I can also show in Jupyter Notebook. So this is the library that I use in predictive analysis. So this is clean data set. This is correlation metric between the different features. And so this is whole code I use to number for prediction and other data is used for X and Y. I defined X and Y and also split the data into 80% and 20%. 20% is test data and then run linear regression model. This is code for linear regression. This is for decision tree. It allows this is the line showing for linear regression, and this is the R2 value, R score value, and I also shows this is mean absolute error, mean squared error, and root mean square error. So thank you. So the next part will be discussed by my colleague Amandeep Kaur.
Hello Professor, myself Amandeep Kaur with the student ID 2005111537. Here I am going to explain about the challenges and issues that we have faced while working on our project. At the initiation of our project, we face challenges while cleaning dataset as there is no column in the dataset which indicator of the depth. Next, if we're trying to remove the null values according to the particular attribute present in the data set, it might remove all the relevant sets of records. We were facing difficulty to find the best model to implement the predictive analysis. As we are new in doing analysis in predictive models, to gather more knowledge, we have researched more on predictive models, watched video on YouTube, and tried to understand them. After that, we were searching to find the suitable predictive model for the project and also how to use heat map correctly. So here's the slide 2. In this slide, we are presenting our project cost with the help of which we are able to arrange and design our project idea systematically. So in the left side, you can see budget in hours, in which x-axis represents the project phase and the y-axis represents the total hours. So the right side of mine, here you can see budget in dollars by project phase, in which again x-axis represent as project phase and the y-axis total cost in dollars. So this is the slide where I will mention about upcoming challenges and tasks that we and my team member going to execute and implement on our project. As we have completed our work in Python, we will pursue to create visuals and start working with Power BI and after approval of predictive analysis. We'll also create a dashboard using Tableau and Power BI as per the client's requirement. And obviously, we'll update the SharePoint link and dashboard accordingly. Next, I'm going to explain about the solution for the given addressed challenges. As linear regression for our dataset fails completely, so we are doing research work for the appropriate predictive analysis which will be suitable for our dataset solely. And will also work on MRP task list because it was not populated properly. Will update the action items properly. Conclusion. We will gather relevant data from our client's data using Excel and Power BI for processing and analysis process. For customers to gather the analysis result clearly, we'll give the current and potential trends of the data for analysis and also use Power BI to provide visualization results. And we also thank the client for the given opportunity and their consideration. So here are some recommendation. Very first one is Python. It can be used to create the visual to initially understand the dataset. The next one is LinkedIn. LinkedIn Learning is the best platform to gather knowledge and socialize worldwide. So to learn how to work with Python and Jupyter Notebook, we will prefer to have learning on LinkedIn platform. Power BI Desktop Edition is the edition in which we can in which we use this Power BI for the project work and create the dashboard and exciting visual desktops. Thank you. So presenter names and my team members obviously Raman Deeepika as team manager, Amritpal Singh as data analyst, and Amandeep Kaur as a business analyst. Thank you.